We're at session 3 of Fists of the Ruby Phoenix. Anybody want to go over what happened last time?
I did last time. Hellscream, you should go.
Last time?
Yes.
What? You were interrupting? Yes? Go on.
I need to interrupt this. So I decided to open up this Grimm's video for this start session and show my father-in-law. And it started off with me saying Armorine is naked, and then Wanderer went bright red, and then I quickly shut the video. But anyway, so try to make it PG.
I said it was going to be awkward and not to do it, and he did anyway.
I didn't realize the start of the video would be me talking about the startup, which I forgot what startup I did. So be mindful.
I don't have to be mindful of shit. Don't show your parents stuff that you don't want them to see.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not the boss of you.
I am, but I mean, you know. I guess the gist of it is we discovered this old temple, which was supposed to be our new residence for 3 days. There were some rather unfriendly spiders inside. Well, on top of the building, actually. And we also found this little goblin that our goblin wanted to eat. He was dissuaded from as such and told us about the said spiders. And we had just killed them.
I would like to point out...
He also gave the guy a lot of food as well.
That's true, but it magically disappears after, like, today, so...
Yeah, but he doesn't know that yet.
Yeah.
I would like to point out that this video will start with you explaining how embarrassing the start of the other video was. So,
yep.
I'm just going to...
So link in the description below.
Yeah, ring that bell and subscribe, guys, to have more embarrassing stories of Hyper showing videos to his parents or in-laws or whatever the hell it is. Okay, cool. So yeah, you guys have just... although they are not on the map, there are 2 giant corpses of, I think technically gargantuan or huge. They were huge. Huge creatures, huge spiders in front of you and on the steps leading into the area beyond where you're at. As you finish killing those spiders, the little fellow who you gave the piles of food kind of scurries out from behind the food and goes, "Oh, that's great. Those things have been such a pest. Thanks for killing those things for me."
Well, they did attack us. Well, actually, no, I attacked them, but, you know. Just going to poke around and make sure there aren't more.
You don't sense any more, you don't hear any more footsteps on the ceiling as you had last time. Gavrov, move up 1 and you'll be able to get through the door. You can't drag through walls. Yeah, there you go.
Alright.
What if she puts points into Poltergeist?
Nope.
Damn it.
Oh
boy.
So, Hypa, you pick up a spider leg. You break it off. Do you do anything with it?
Don't eat it.
I'm going to be pocketing for later.
Oh, he's not eating.
It's taller than you are, for reference.
Bag of holding. I'm gonna craft that bad boy into like a
put that
shovel.
in a bag of holding?
I'm not sure, but I'm gonna.
I
want to try and craft this thing in this.
So as you guys come into this courtyard in front of you, there are entrances on all 4 sides. So the stairs that you walked down. The courtyard itself is about 5 feet in total below all of these stairs. So they're not particularly tall stairs, but just, you know, a couple steps down. There are rusted weapons and old bone shards speckling the wide courtyard's dirt floor. In the center there stands a 30-foot tall sculpture of a pagoda, with hundreds of names carved all over its miniature tiers. There are open doorways to the north, south, west, and east, and pairs of staircases lead up into each of these doorways beyond. And as...
Where do you want to go, Daiji? We got 3 ways to go.
Yep. Mystery this is.
As as you head north, up those stairs, as you step your foot, Wanderer, onto the first stair up to there, four
Oh.
spectral monks. I don't know if anybody actually sees this because you've all run up to the north, but behind you, you hear a
Itachi was kind of
sound.
wondering, but
I guess Dodgy, maybe you see this as you're walking up. From various names that are carved into that pagoda-like structure, these spirits coalesce out of the names and appear in the yard.
well then.
I think they're hostile.
I don't know yet. Greetings. Might I ask what you're why you're showing yourselves to us right now for?
As you approach that northernmost monk, or the closest spectral monk, as you speak to it, it simply strikes a fighting stance as you get closer.
Well, I guess you can die a second time then. Um, so it's like, ready to box and all that sort of shit, right?
I think more like not so much a pugilist stance, but more of a martial arts stance.
Well,
But yeah.
yeah, it's like, ready to fight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Vision of Weakness.
Okay. I'm reading Vision of Weakness real quick. There's no failure state for this, right? Yeah. Okay.
Nope. I just know.
Okay. So you gaze at it. As far as weaknesses go, weaknesses. Oh, there are none. That's why. I'm trying to find
Oh,
it.
shit.
Well, so it has no weaknesses. Its weakest saving throw, you're guessing or not guessing, but as a ghostly creature, its fortitude is its lowest saving throw. An inherent understanding of its movements.
Hey, Karov, you might want to get down here. Daiji's pissing off the locals again.
I am. You guys just charged off ahead.
Hey, I can't help but I'm just following. These guys are the one walking around aimlessly.
It is, as you look more closely, you realize that it is not actually touching the ground. It's just holding a stance, but it is floating about 6 inches above the ground. So you're
So it's like
pretty
me.
sure it can fly.
Huh. Well, two can play that game.
You don't have to have a dick comparing
She doesn't
fight
have a
with the
dick.
ghost.
I don't think she does anyway. Maybe.
You have no idea
TBD.
if the ghost has a dick or not.
I also have no idea if Daiji has a dick or not. I just want to state this for the fact.
Well, does seem to be challenging us, but it's also waiting for the first strike. Do either of you want to attack it first? Because I'm not the strongest in the melee for brawl. It does seem to be a traditional ghost, and I'm pretty sure it can fly.
Is it actually aggressive, or can we just give it something?
I don't
So
know, Gavrov. Go give it a high five.
just to make things a little more fun and interesting, Shiragiku, I don't think anybody's seen you yet, but you awake.
Yeah, I see.
Well,
No, we
you guys haven't actually gotten up there to see it yet. I'm just gonna say you haven't noticed her yet, just because plot reasons. But Geeku, you come to remembering a crazy event happening in this room where all the furniture started flying around and basically knocked you out. You had come into this room after breaking in through a hole in the wall of the temple. You came in through a different way. That hole, I believe, is down to the south, but we can come to that later. There's a couple ways into this temple, but you came in not through the doors that everybody else came in, although you don't know that. But you awaken to the sound of these voices in the courtyard, and you have a distinct feeling that you should probably get out of this cafeteria room that you're in before whatever made all of the tables and chairs fly around happens again and takes you out. You know that staying in this room is probably not a great idea. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I don't know how to move.
Run
things.
screaming.
If you click on your token, you can either use arrow keys or literally drag it.
Okay.
I was gonna say we haven't actually ran through any of the basics that we went through
Oh, do I need to give
as
like
well.
a rundown of certain things?
I'm
Go ahead.
I've only ever played on Roll20, so I'm like I don't know how anything works.
Okay, it's fairly similar, but there's a lot more features that once you get to know them, they're more streamlined than Roll20, but there's a little bit of a learning curve there. But are you able to just like drag your token around right now? Cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can move tokens.
So you can move your token that way. Your vision should be automatically configured. If I click on you, yep. If you double click on your token, it'll open your character sheet. Let's see here. Yeah, she can move lots. And so on your character sheet, when it first opens, hopefully it's showing you your picture. Okay, so there is a ribbon on the left side of the character sheet that shows your hit points, your armor class, your perception, your initiative, your saves. If I ever ask for it, your class DC is there. And then that's kind of the red ribbon. Any place where there's a die image, if you click on it, it'll roll it. So if you want to just try picking one of the things that has a little white die and click on it, it should open a little dialog box to let you roll it into chat. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay.
Then your ability scores, all of your features of basically like the core fundamental stuff about your character is right here. So it shows like the languages you know, your senses, your traits. You're an elf, tiefling, humanoid. It has your ability scores. And then, so kind of in that main pane up at the top, right above your character portrait, there's a bunch of little circles that have images in them. And so the first one is character. The second one is actions, which is all of the things that you can do. The actions list right now. Oh, I'm just gonna get your armor equipped. There we go. Your actions list is pretty long, and basically to start with, probably the best way if you want to do something is just tell me what you want to do, and I'll let you know what to do. Basically, my approach to running the game is I'll tell you if a roll's needed, but sometimes if you tell me I want to do X or Y, I'll just tell you you do so. Because I only try to make rolls happen when I think there's an interesting reason to do so. I don't want to bog down too much into actions right now, because I think actually playing makes more sense than trying to go through a list of actions and explain them all. So the third circle is your equipment. That's all of your stuff. You've got your weapons, your armor, your equipment, your consumables. As a monk, I think you're pretty good to go. When you attack, it'll automatically use your attacking stuff because we've got it equipped. The next circle, there's like a little wand, is your spell casting. I think you only have key spells Oh my god, Sib, go away. Sorry, I have to yell at Sib. Have you ever seen a baseball coach or player? Okay. So focus spells, basically you get one focus point that you can use to do one of these abilities. You can refocus to get more focus points. Each class is kind of specific on how they handle focus points, but basically you can use these to do that. And I think the only other tab that really matters right now is there's one that has a little hand that is proficiencies. And so those are if I say, like, I want you to do a nature roll, or I want you to do a medicine check, or anything I ask you to roll that's not an attack, odds are it's fundamentally based on the things on the skills tab. And if you roll on the number, it'll open a dialogue and roll for you. And I think that's... Does that make sense?
Yep.
Cool. I think what I will hold off on saying exactly how combat works until we get into combat. You played 5th edition before, right?
Yeah, just a little bit. With,
Okay. So the only difference,
yeah.
the biggest difference in the two games is 5th edition has move, act, bonus act, reaction, free action. I think that's it. In Pathfinder, on
Yeah, I
your...
never figured that out.
Okay, so on Pathfinder, the way a turn works is you get 3 actions total. Everything you do costs a certain number of actions. So to move is an action. You can move up to your full speed on that action. If you have any attacks, like a normal attack, if you want to punch somebody, that's an action. If you have special abilities that cost more than one action, like in your case, you have Fiendish Wings that I think like once a day you can sprout minute wings that last blah, blah. So once a day you can sprout Fiendish Wings, right? Because you're a tiefling. That costs 2 actions, but all of your other things are 1 action. So you're
She's
pretty...
a monk.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. You do have a free action of Kip Up. That costs nothing. But so basically on your turn, you get 3 actions. So basically any single thing you want to do is an action. Like if you want to move and then hit somebody twice, that's a move action, a strike, and a strike. Oh, I see you have Flurry of Blows that lets you make 2 strikes. So there you go. That's fun. But it's also a flourish.
Yeah, so she can only do it once.
You can only do it once. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
per turn.
So I think yours is pretty straightforward. Just tell me what you want to do, and we'll do it, and it'll start to make sense as we get through things. I think that's the 5-minute intro to Pathfinder 2nd Edition character sheets and actions. Any questions right now?
No.
Cool. So you...
Daiji, I don't mean to panic you, but there's a weirdo coming down the stairs behind us.
Ah, well, you can deal with it, and I will deal with these ghosts.
Why have we got things coming from everywhere?
Well, why do you keep setting off traps?
In my defense, I'm in the middle. I haven't moved and set off one trap,
Uh-huh.
I think.
No, you have. Anyway, bigger problems right now. Ghosties, they look threatening, kind of. Or at least they're holding their fist towards us. Who's that person?
Hey,
Who's
stranger, who are you? What are you doing? I'll shoot you if you come too close. I have no mind. I'll eat the remains.
She's not responding. Treat the witness as hostile.
Treat the wizard.
So wait,
by
do
the
I
way,
know any of them or not?
we don't know you, as far as I'm aware.
I
I
don't...
wasn't sure what my background thing exactly was.
I don't think so. I kind of went with the idea that you were coming to this temple for some reason. I know we didn't have time to get into what the exact background is, but I'm assuming you came here
I think
independently. Go ahead.
she has an independent.
She's a monk, isn't she? Maybe she just wanted to visit a monk place or something.
Yeah,
I don't
you
know.
know.
Oh, great. Do I have amnesia?
No,
You
you actually
did
have
get clobbered by a table and chair apparently, so you
I
can
can
work that if.
we gave you the official background for this campaign, I think, where
so
you
I can
came
give
to this
you
con.
a real super tropey generic background in 30 seconds if you want me to.
Or you can make your background as you fly, but that is all up to you. Either way, you've heard voices. You're walking down to see us. I'm shouting at you. I'm also swearing
Well,
in Goblin.
I would think that I'm probably more scared of what was in the room, so I'm probably stumbling out of that room
I'd
into a
say
bigger mess.
we can figure out what your monk order is later, or like what your deep background is. I think maybe just to give some connective tissue for how you're here now, we could say that either you were ordered or requested by your order to come investigate this temple, or for some reason you wanted to come investigate it. You snuck in through, well, I guess sneak is maybe not the right word, but you came in through a breach in the wall on the eastern side of the compound. And once you got to this cafeteria, most of this place has seemed abandoned but weird. As you got into the cafeteria, when you turned back to leave the cafeteria, all the tables and chairs in there started flying around, and one just clunked you in the head and knocked you out. So you're not quite sure how long you were out. But yeah, as you woke up, you got out of the room and you see these people in the courtyard below you, kind of getting ready to square off against these spectral monks. There are a couple people standing on the stairs to the side, but there's also a giant dead spider there as well. And I think that's as much backstory as I had. I had a way more complicated one, but I didn't have time to come up with it with you, so I apologize for that. I'll try to
Okay, so
DM you
I
more.
guess my character's probably really confused and shaken and probably just like sits up here like uh, trying to figure out what's all going on.
And then you're getting yelled at by a little goblin.
Yeah, I started screaming at you.
Small dog syndrome.
Just pet him.
I'm
It's
gonna
not
shoot the
cute
first person who gets
though.
me.
It could be just like dress it up or something. Like get one of those like how people dress up their dogs and that.
Don't do that to a dog.
Hey,
Yeah.
Daiji, whatever the strangers up on the stairs, don't look hostile. Let's deal with these ghosts.
Yeah. Fair. What do you think, Gavrov?
Marvels.
Yes, indubitably.
And,
Tea after this. I'm afraid I'm lacking in crumpets and things like that, but suppose we'll just have to make do. Let's see. Do I have anything against ghosts? Nope, I'm a terrible priest.
Gavrov,
Alright, but
Americana's too busy flirting with Indanani at the moment to help us. Maybe you want to
Indani.
How come
charge
she always
anything.
has a different name? You say name.
I know. Soon it's going to be Dendagini is the next one.
I thought
I
Americans were
really
supposed to be the worst at foreign names.
No, it's just Hyper. He gets
Oh,
everyone's name
okay.
wrong.
Is still learning English.
His brain's a
These
bit addled.
these ghostly monks have the patience of the undead.
Ah. Well, I was looking for my holy spells that are good against undead, and then I just realized that I'm an unholy cleric, so I don't really have anything that does
Does
holy
that mean
damage.
we can just like keep moving around them then, or
I don't know. I guess like they're not
they're
fighting
defending the
us.
thing in the middle, so
I'm raising my shield, but then I'm just like walking towards the ghost, and like, does it do anything, or is it still in its fighting stance?
They're turning and watching you.
Yeah, but not actually like attacking me.
I don't really want to attack them because it's probably their temple. It seems kind of rude.
Yeah, but we're here now, so it's our temple.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just a temporary residence.
True.
All right. So as we're walking around to see if they're gonna follow us and they're not moving, I have decided, for the safety of my own soul, I'm going to shoot one.
Oh god.
Okay,
This is the hairline pull of my trigger. I roll my
which
shot,
which one are you shooting?
the closest one, because I only got 20 feet of.
So
Okay.
just shooting
Oh,
over
that's
my
right.
head.
What
Okay.
could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
Damn, that'll crit.
Jesus. Oh boy.
For 46. So you see you got the 2d12 plus 2 plus the 1d12 because of all the stuff.
The
Yep.
crit.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's going to be 46 damage, and I'm going to need everybody to roll initiative. You don't get stealth because you just shot it in the face.
But it was surprised though, right?
It was not necessarily
that was a terrible roll.
surprised, but, you know.
Well, I rolled a 1.
You're going to have to roll initiative as well, Kasetsu, because you're, like, not in combat, but you're technically in combat.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's effective. So to roll initiative, there's a billion ways to do it. Not really, there's like 6. But if you look on the right side of your screen, there's like a chat bubble, a fist, map icon. There's a bunch of icons over the bar there. The fist is the combat tracker. And if you look at it, you should see your name and your character and a little dice next to you. And you can just hit that die and it'll roll initiative for you.
Apparently, Wonder, you can demoralize them.
There you
Try
go.
to.
The second she enters in combat, she can do it, I think.
Yeah.
Seems
that something you'd like to
unlikely
try?
against a ghost.
You could try. Just roll. It's a
What do
free
you-
action, so you could try.
Well, you only get to do it at your initiative, I think.
Oh,
So-
when it's her turn.
Usually you can
I-
only... Do you have some ability that lets you act at the beginning of combat, not on your turn?
It says, like, I'm just saying, it just says Garov,
On her
battle cry,
initiative roll, it
yell
said battle
a
cry.
mighty battle cry, Domos as a free action. I guess that's at the
Yeah. So
Only when
anything
she-
that she's looking at, she can. Yeah.
yeah
Or
on
was
her
it?
on her turn, the beginning of her turn.
It's a free action, so I think she can do it whenever.
Well, you can only act on your turn. You
Yep.
can't do
Yeah.
stuff off your turn unless it's a reaction. So I'm just going to go ahead and go with the initiative order right now. And one of the first ghostly monks is going to get to go. So let's see. They can move 40
That's
feet.
my raised shield. Jesus.
Well, this should be fun.
I had my shield raised, but I don't. I can't find it. Damn it.
Okay. Well, this first monk...
How do I do a battle cry?
Just on your turn. You've
Yeah,
got
sorry, we
four
goofed.
turns ahead.
Yeah.
So the monk is going to hover up to you, Dodgy, and oh, this is more fun. As it gets next to all of you, it is going to. Can I do it as
I'm not
this?
gonna like this at all.
I'm not gonna like this.
Oh, I remember what ghosts are.
Did that roll?
Oh,
Telekinetic assault. I need everybody to make a basic reflex save. So you can either do it from your character sheet,
Or saves at the left.
or saves in the top left if you are selected on your character.
What's the DC?
That's a good question.
A reflex save.
Yeah, I know. That's
Up the
exactly
top,
just
see where it
it.
says saves? See that little bar under your turn order? Up the top. Yep, that little bar, you have saves. You can go straight to saves and get reflex.
DC
And roll
is...
that way.
I know what the DC is. That's fine. Dodgy, you pass. Hypa, you pass. Gavrov fails. Let's see here. And then the only other person who is present is Geeku. Geeku, you can either If you click on your token, you should see in the top left side of the screen, it'll say like strikes, actions, inventory, spells, features, skills, saves, attributes, and utility. And up there, if you hover over saves, you can just click on reflex, and that'll roll you a reflex save. And that will pass. So this is going to do, for anybody who passed the save, half. Oh, wow. Is that the worst?
Wait.
That's really bad.
That's a horrible 5d6. But
I rolled it as
2 1s and a 2.
Anyway, Dodgy, you take 7 damage. Hypa,
So I take nothing.
you take 7 damage.
Mine's a critical
Gavrov,
success because of evasion.
okay, you take no damage. Gavrov takes 13 damage, and Geeku takes 7 damage.
So was that bludgeoning damage?
Yes.
Sweet, I take nothing.
I am applying the damage to you, Geeku, just to make it a little easier right now. And that is that monk's turn. That takes us to Geeku. You are currently sitting on the steps as you saw the little goblin shoot one of these ghosts, and all 4 of them have started to attack. What would you like to do?
Just been screamed at and taken damage as well. More of a mind scream, I guess.
I'm like, I'm not sure who I'm supposed to ally with.
Well,
Well, you just
the
got hurt
ghost,
by the ghost.
the ghost scream did hurt you.
And you were in a room with them before, where they knocked you out.
I'd say you're pretty certain the ghosts aren't your friends. You don't know anything about these other people besides they've screamed at you.
Well, I just screamed at them.
I'd like to say that I speak for everyone.
You don't know. You're about 3 feet too short for that.
Okay, so how high up are the stairs?
About 5 feet. So functionally, they don't really matter all that much right now.
And especially not to you.
Okay.
You have catfall.
Also, you were very fast. I think you could do 3 loops around the stairs, then run down and hit something still.
I'm like, can I jump off the stairs? And
Yeah, you can just
go
move,
over
yeah.
here.
Yep. If you
Okay.
So you've got, that's 25 feet of movement. I guess it'd technically be 30. You have 55 feet of movement on an action, so you're good.
You're about slightly over twice as fast as a normal person.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
and then I
that's-
guess I'll attack the one that they're already attacking.
So, since it's already... Is that technically in combat with Daiju, or is that not beyond combat? How does
Yeah,
that
it's
work?
in combat. It's flanked right now.
Yeah.
So
at the top left big corner, when you go to strikes, if you're planning to do a strike, you can enable flat-footed. As
I
you
don't
click
think
on
she
that to
has that.
highlight it. Oh, doesn't she?
She's not a rogue.
Oh, I thought... Oh, okay. Well,
No,
don't
she
worry
doesn't
about
have
that.
that. Oh, wait, no, she does.
she's
Yeah. Oh, yeah, so under strikes, you can enable flat-footed. And then you've got all these, like, dice plus numbers probably under your wraps. And you've got, like, a box where it has, like, on the far left, which will have them, like, plus whatever it is, 23, 22, whatever yours is. And you have plus, like, the next one, and then you have, like, another dice. So every attack you do, you'll have to go across that list, because you have to take a penalty of multiple attacks on a turn. And you've got special abilities that you can do double swings and things, but hopefully Grim can explain that all to you. But if you flank something, I would enable flat-footed because then it does all the math automatically.
Okay, and yeah, I guess I'll smack the one in front of me.
You don't have your dragon stances enabled, but yeah.
I'm like, I don't know how to...
I don't think they made it in the transfer. I'm just having a look over your sheet, that's all. Oh no, you do.
it's there, yeah.
Yeah, you just have to, I guess, drag it on your character.
Or
Yeah.
drag it? Or...
You can you see that thing with the
You enter a
briefcase?
stance of the
You can
dragon,
drag and hold it over your character, and then drop it.
Yeah, she just dropped it in there 9 seconds ago.
No, on her character, like the part with the suitcase. You click on that and drag it on your character.
Oh, so drag that little.
Okay.
So See on the right side of the screen where you've dropped the dragon stance. There's a little suitcase square. You can drag
No.
that onto your character.
She's probably seeing the chat log. I'm just gonna do it.
The chat log on the
Yay!
left.
There we go.
Like, I got 2 weeks until I get my glasses back.
Okay,
What
I've
did you do
applied
with
dragon stance to you, so you have moved. You've taken up your dragon stance. Probably the smartest thing for you to do right now would be Flurry of Blows, which lets you make 2 fist attacks.
Okay.
So you could roll so that those quick menus on the top left of the screen, you would roll your fist at plus 22 and then at plus 18, so that you get your plus 22 first attack, your plus 18 second attack.
Wouldn't it be the
Just
wrap?
say map 4.
Wouldn't it be the wrap she's got, or is it automatically applied to an arm attack? How does that work?
What?
Doesn't she have hand wraps?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it,
they
it
don't.
should just work.
Oh, okay.
So I click the fifth.
Yeah, so the fist with the plus 22, you click on that.
Yep, there goes the
So
dice
that's the
roll.
first
2.
one. And it's a 24, which sadly does not hit. Don't mind that sound effect. Then if you look at the strikes again, you can make a second attack, which is the plus 18. And that will roll it at the proper bonus. So that will hit. If you roll the... Do you see the chat window on the left side of the screen?
Right side of the screen.
Sorry, right side.
Yes.
If you hit the damage button in there, it'll roll the damage for you.
So roll damage on the second one.
Yes.
Yeah, on the second one. Yeah.
So that will do 16 damage, which I will apply. And that is 3 actions, so that's the end of your turn.
Is that also
Okay.
incorporating flat-footed?
Flat accuracy, you mean?
Oh, okay. Is that just
It
accurate?
doesn't
Okay.
matter. Her low
She's
missed
not a
by
rogue, so
too
she
much
doesn't
and
do
her
extra.
high. Yeah. She doesn't get
Oh,
crit
okay. I
damage.
didn't know that. I thought most people would get flat-footed
No.
bonus damage.
They
Flat-footed
do,
is a
but it's
difference
only
to
for
the...
accuracy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So now, the next Ghost Monk is going to go. That one is going to come up to Gavrov. Because you're right there. And, oh, let's see, that's a move. Oh, they get Flurry of Blows. Cool.
Yep.
This Ghost Monk's going to do 3 attacks. Because it's going to do Flurry of Blows and then 1 more attack. Also, Lyokin, you can only do Flurry of Blows once a turn.
Yep.
You said she had 4 attacks, which I guess technically, but yeah.
Yeah. Rip.
How am I doing here? Well, I got a 32 and a 34.
I think one of those hits her.
I think the 34 hits. I think the 32 still
Does
misses
not.
them.
She has 33 AC.
So the
Yeah. But doesn't she ready her shield? Doesn't she get bonus to AC with a reactive
Well,
shield?
when she reacts, then it counts as if she raised her shield for that turn. I would say.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's how her warrior abilities work.
But then that would boost her AC to 35, I would say.
So that doesn't
Yep.
it miss?
so they both hit the shield, but they're gonna damage the shield.
Well, one of them only hits the shield.
The other one would just be a straight miss.
Oh yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
straight
The
miss.
second one will hit the shield, or the first one will. Sorry, it doesn't. It'll wait.
It doesn't matter. One of them hits the
It
shield.
does
Yeah,
6
one-
damage to the shield.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does 6 damage to the shield. So, oh, this is different. So if I
It's
go to,
got an extra.
so the
Oh, she doesn't have it equipped, I think? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong sheet.
it's there.
It has 40 HP, I think. I dragged and dropped. Apparently, there's the actual item, Adamantine Shield,
Yep.
in the Pathfinder thing.
Interesting. So it has 34 hit points now. Oh god.
Yes? What?
That's old every time you do it.
Yeah.
I'm just
So I still think it's funny.
I'm just editing the HP right on the shield right now. I should look up a better way. There's got to be a better way to do that. Okay, so that's that ghost's turn.
Would it automatically?
It is Gavrov's turn.
grabbing a ghost.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it.
Why not?
You're gonna.
But where are you
You
grabbing it?
you have to grab it off from melee strike. I think that's what we came to
Oh,
the
okay.
ruling from often. So you have to swing first. You can only do a grab off a
No,
hit.
but the combat grab is a strike.
Is it?
Yeah, it's part of it.
Make a
It
melee
says you
swing
swipe
while
it.
keeping
Yeah, see?
your hand free. Oh, so she swipes it with the
Yeah.
combat grab.
Okay, so you make the melee strike. So you can grab it. So it is grabbed. So that's done. Well, actually, whatever. Your first attack will hit. Do you want to grab it or do you want to stab it?
I wanna grab it.
Okay,
I think
it
she
is
can do
grabbed.
both.
Yeah, so you
So
make
it
a melee
says
swing,
you
and
make
while
melee
keeping
strike.
it one hand free, you strike hits and you grab the creature with your free
Oh,
hand. So
yeah,
she can
okay.
grab-
So roll your damage, and it is grabbed.
do you apply like a grab effect to it? Like how does that work?
It's grappled.
It's
I think.
grappled.
Or grabbed.
That's really all that matters. It can't move.
Well,
So that's
Yeah.
one action.
Yep.
feel-
That's
I
the
feel
end
kind
of
of-
my turn, I suppose.
No, that's only
Well-
one action you've got.
Okay, I'll stab it again then, I suppose.
You can stab it up to 3 times if you want.
Yeah,
or try
go
to.
Holy
hand.
shit. There you go.
That's a crit.
I think that'd
You,
go.
you need to roll the crit one, Wanderer.
Oh.
Hit the critical button. That 16 won't matter.
Okay.
Well,
better.
nice, 20 damage.
And then that'll actually be a 21, I think. Because
Just the map.
there's no map. So the 21 won't hit.
Yeah, 21.
What do I do? Minus 20? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, one
So your
sec, I'll just be right.
your first attack hit, your second attack. Where is it?
Was a crit.
Yeah, that I applied. The third attack actually misses because there's no. You didn't roll the map version. It does, so the bonus goes down. So it won't actually hit. I think. Yeah, because it'll be a minus 10, so it'll be a 21. Okay, so that's 3
I'm back.
actions. Let's see. I got a ghost monk. The one that got shot gets to go.
Why is my turn?
When is your turn? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is going to fly
Okay.
over here. Does anybody get an attack of opportunity?
I don't have that, no.
And I don't think Geeku does either. So it's going to fly up north of Hypa, who shot it. It doesn't like you, Hypa. It is going to attack you a few times. Its first attack is going to be with Flurry of Blows, so I'm just going to roll 3 attacks. The first one, and you are flat-footed. So that'll be a... Oh, whatever. I just need... No, I need to add... Or... I know how to do this math in my head, so I'm just going to do it that way. So 3 attacks.
They all miss, I think.
So your AC is actually 27. So
28 AC.
No, you have -2 because you're flat-footed because you are flanked. Oh no, you're not. Damn it.
I'm not
Never
flanked.
mind. Never mind. I'm wrong. That's Gavrov, not the other ghost. I am smart. So it flails at you but doesn't hit you. It is Hypa's turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna do the old stabby bangy! Watch this, Gavrov. I'll show you how it's done. Now,
What do you mean? She did a crit.
don't you talk shit about me, Dodge. I see you over there failing.
I haven't even acted yet. What are you talking about?
I see you failing. Alright, so we're just gonna go straight into this thing. We're going to swing our first swing.
The 26 will hit.
Oh. Alright, this might stuff up. This damage roll might be stuffed up. Oh, I rolled the wrong thing. My bad. I rolled. Oh, what? So my gun has a. Oh, that was meant to... Yes. Can
What?
we change? Because they've got the same. They're both 22. I'll just do this. I'll do a roll on the sword. There you go. Sorry about that. I stuffed up. So 16.
Okay.
So when I swing at something, I get no reaction by doing a gunshot. So I'm going to do my second shot. Well, my second attack is going to be a gunshot. Do I do the second attack for the gunshot, or does it count as the first
Yes,
attack?
it's the second
The gun.
attack.
Second attack for the gun. Okay. And there's also going to be a penalty for shooting it. Like,
Yeah.
Oof.
Well, that wasn't going to hit anyway, so the penalty doesn't matter. So you miss with the gunshot. Third action.
why? Why? Do these things have? Oh, we're just gonna have to try. What else can we do?
Rip.
Was that was your dog slicer? Okay.
Yeah, you're not. It's my gun's still fine, thank you.
Yeah. No flat check for a misfire. Okay. That will be the end of your turn, which takes us to the final ghost. It is going to
Get him!
come and pile in on the goblin that was shooting its friends. So its first action is the move. The second action is going to be flurry of blows. So strike 1 and strike 2. So how about a 26 or a 34?
26 is a miss. I'm 28 ace. Oh no, flat-footed. It's 28 for 28, so that's still a miss, isn't it? Is it flat-footed or flanked? Flanked, sorry.
You're neither right now.
No,
Yep.
no.
It has to be on the opposite side
Yeah.
of you to be.
Oh,
So the
so
34
the 34
will hit, I think.
I think it hits because
Yeah.
I'm double checking something. One sec.
Your AC is 28, so unless you have a
Yeah.
plus
Even
6
if you dodge
AC,
away, you
yeah.
can't do that.
Yeah, okay.
So
All right.
21 damage, which is negative damage. It is not physical damage.
What does that mean?
Oh. Means, I don't think it means anything to you.
Okay.
But
Because you
it
don't have damage resistance.
hits your soul.
Yeah.
And then for its final action, it is going to
It's a
not.
goblin though. It doesn't count, does it?
Yeah, he doesn't have a soul.
Exactly.
Well, it's negative, so whatever. It is going to frightful moan. I need everybody within 30 feet to attempt a will save, as it gives a horrible wailing moan. So that's everybody. Everybody needs to do a will save. And
What's
the
the DC?
DC is 25. So
Sweet, I crit succeed.
everybody passes. Let's see. So on a failure, on a critical failure, on a success, it doesn't matter. Everybody passed. So my special abilities don't matter. Dodgy, it is your turn.
Well then. Man, if only I was a nice cleric. Oh, cleric, then I could actually do something against ghosts.
Well, you can't because you're not.
Yeah, that's true.
It's alright, Dodgy. I'm used to killing things for you. I'll make sure they're dead. Again.
Uh-huh. Well, I guess physical attacks are still working against them, like, I think.
Well, apparently I've grabbed a ghost, so that works. But
Yeah, somehow.
They're not.
Knowing you and your grip and your finger strength, he's not going anywhere.
Yeah. Jesus.
What you gonna do?
Alright, I should have planned this one out. I'm gonna telekinetic projectile. The ghost that is the most hurt, I think it's one north of Hyper. Oh shit! I'm not gonna hit anything with that.
No, you are
That was
not.
a 3.
Nope, that will
Cool.
not hit.
And my spear. I'm gonna stab the one. Actually, no. I'm just gonna hold my shield up. That's my turn.
Okay, that takes us to the first ghost monk. What is it going to do? It's going to get over here and flank you, Dodgy.
That's not
And
very nice.
it will flurry of blows, so we're going to get 2 strikes off. First
I am holding up my
strike,
shield.
second strike, so that's just...
Well, shit.
So the first one will hit, the second one will miss, the first one will do 32 negative damage.
I'm reacting to that and blocking it with my shield.
So your
So I had
shield
placed
will
it.
take 22 negative damage.
Yeah.
So mark that down somewhere.
Daiji,
Sorry,
that
20.
ghost is sapping the soul out of your shield.
Yeah, your Adamantine Shield is having its soul sapped. So I think that
Sorry,
means
22. You said?
22 because it has hardness 10.
Yep. So minus. It's down to 18.
So what's the broken threshold? 20.
20, I thought.
Yep. So it's busted.
So your shield is bursted. You can't use it anymore to block anything.
I can. It'll just risk breaking it.
Yeah,
and
it's
it doesn't
true.
give an AC bonus anymore.
Okay, so then as its last action, you're all immune to that, so it's going to attack you again.
That's not very nice.
Why not?
Does it know how much of a poo head it's being? That's
It
what you
does.
get.
That's
Roll
what it
one.
gets. Oh man, that takes us to Geeku's turn.
Hey, stranger, thanks for helping us. We appreciate this.
Geeku is like really confused about all that's going on, but we'll just focus on attacking the thing in front of her.
Meanwhile, there's 2 ghosts just pummeling Hyper into a corner.
I mean, he did shoot it first, so it's kind of karma.
Yeah.
All things are balanced.
Yep.
So-
Thanks, Thanos.
So probably the way you would want to attack. Are you just gonna go like full out attacking on this thing?
Yeah.
So flurry of blows gives you 2 attacks. So you would basically you're gonna want to roll 4 fist attacks, which would be the plus 22, then the plus 18, then 2 plus 14s. So if you make more than 3 attacks in a turn, the map goes away. So the first one is the 29, which will hit.
So do I roll damage?
Yeah, you can
and
roll
then
damage
the
on
next
that.
one?
Sure, that works. It's a little simpler. Holy cats. 16 damage. So then roll the second attack. That will miss. You can roll your third attack. Which will just miss. And then you can roll another attack at that same lowest. And that one will hit. For 14 damage. So yeah, if you manage to get more than 3 attacks in a turn, somehow map multiple attack penalty stops at the third attack. It doesn't keep going down.
So if I cast haste on her, she can get 5 attacks in a round.
Yeah, she could. So that was a good turn of just pummeling this ghost. So it's a monk on ghost monk fight. That takes us to another ghost monk. It is going to... Oh, it's grabbed. It can't move. It is going to...
Unless it wants to break it.
I think it's going to make an athletics check as soon as I can find its skills. Can I make an athletics check? No. It's not going to make an athletics check because that would be incredibly dumb. It's going to do a flurry of blows against Gavrov, so 2 attacks against you, Gavrov. First attack, second attack.
Oh, jeez.
A 26 and a 23.
You don't need to do
You
anything.
don't even need to. You just do nothing, do you?
So interestingly,
It's
I
still
just realized this. If you're holding your sword and holding it, you can't actually raise a shield because you don't have a third
Okay.
hand.
Yeah, right up.
But I'm still not.
I guess I
You,
don't need it
haven't
anyway.
seen what Wanderer can
She-
do with.
She
sorry,
has
what
a
Arrow can
she has
do
a
with
feat.
penis.
Sorry,
She
she has a
has
feat where she can actually do that
I'm holding the shield with my teeth.
she has a feat where she
because
can block without a hand.
no, she her holding a shield doesn't count as occupying the shield.
Yeah, but you.
With Bastion dedication count. I'm just trying to find it again, but
Oh,
I
this is
swear
awesome.
it's there.
So, for clarification, if this is a ruling that
Nimble
exists,
shield hand. You are so used to wielding a shield that you can do so even while using the hand that's holding it for other purposes. The hand you
Oh.
use to wield a shield counts as a free hand.
Well, that's cool. Never
Yeah,
mind,
so she
you
doesn't.
can. It doesn't
so
matter.
you're like a contortionist. You're an 8-foot contortionist who can block while grappling something, while dodges attacks point blank. This thing's like pummeling fists directly into, and you're just like, you know
She
what? I am
technically
the
gets.
school. I am the school bully. I hold you here, and like you miss.
She technically also has 3 reactions. She can either react and block twice, or attack of opportunity twice, and then do the other one once.
Well, everybody make reflex saves instead because this ghost isn't having
Aw.
none of that and is going to
The ghost is
telekinetically
crying.
assault
He's
all of
mad.
you.
He's crying.
Wait, did I just see the wrong one? No, I did.
I don't know. It's a DC 25.
Oh, rip, I failed.
So let's see. So Dodgy, you're gonna take. Let me roll the damage. Let's see here. So Dodgy, you're gonna take 16 bludgeoning damage.
It's -7.
Hypa, you're gonna take 8.
0, my friend. Evasion. Critical
Okay.
success.
Geeku, you are going to take 8. And Gavrov is going to take. Let's say 8, because I have to look up the tie thing. But I think I've been running it. Tie goes to the defender.
So you can actually click on your Wanderer and Kasetsu. Click on your token, and then click on the half damage, and it'll apply half the damage to your character. So where it said where it did the scream for 16 damage, there's got like take damage, half damage, double damage, block, and heal. If you click on the half, it'll apply half the damage to you because you did half roll. So there you go, perfect.
Which takes us to Gavrov's turn.
I think I'll just keep stabbing it.
I mean, it worked pretty well so
Stab, 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 stab.
Oh, that was a 20! Oh, it rolled on the
Nearly.
20 on my
35 is a crit.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh, you got a crit. Roll
double
crit.
ones.
Roll.
Oh, wait, yeah, thank the gods. Holy shit, okay.
There we go, 32. Second attack, I guessed. Yes, yes. I guessed.
That's a normal hit, isn't it?
That is a normal hit.
What do these have? 26 AC.
12. Okay. A 20 will not hit.
Still, 2 really good hits on. So
I just realized they're supposed to have resistance, but I haven't been using it. That's silly. That's fine. There's 4 of them. Whatever. Next up, I think that's it, right? 3 attacks? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Next monk is going to... Oh, that's a solid wall, ain't it? But they can fly. That's fine. I'm just going to have him attack you, Hypa. I don't want to think too long about this. So, Flurry of Blows, 1. Flurry of Blows, 2. So, a 23 or a 21?
Definite misses.
Okay. Then we'll use the backup action. Of Telekinetic Assault. Because that's a cool ability. So it's reflex saves for everybody as it screams again and crap flies around and hits all of you.
Hey, I succeeded this time, I think.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it's a DC 25. So Gavrov, you fail and take 14 bludgeoning. Or full damage. Dodgy, you
Yeah.
pass and take half damage. Hypa, you critically succeed and take no damage.
So,
Geeku, you take half damage. And
wait, so
is
7. Yes, I'll take nothing.
is that arm?
Smells like arm.
Arm?
Just in time
That
to
would be
cool
a
aid,
wild
man.
armoring.
Load into the game and
Oh,
roll
it is-
initiative. We're fighting
yeah.
ghosts.
All right, so I'm sorry, ran a little late. My buddy surprising proposed to his longtime girlfriend.
Oh,
Wow, nice.
well, that's a good reason to be late for
Congratulations.
Dungeons and or Pathfinder.
Yeah, so one espresso martini turned into 2 in a bottle of champagne.
Now I
So
want to have a drink.
for what's happening, to quickly fill you in, we've
Hyper
come
set
down
up a
to
trap
the
in his
area,
butt.
did a bit of talking. We found out that you were too busy flirting with Ingdanani or whatever her name is. We're assessing the scenario, and then I decided to see how hostile the ghosts were, so I shot them when everyone was distracted.
That's not finding out how hostile something is.
It is for Hyper.
Look, they use dung rung lung logic, okay?
Yep.
I
But
mean,
Zach with the
So
water,
now the ghosts are really pissed off. American, come down and help, please. We've also
Because
got
he's in over his
this.
head.
We've also got this stranger. We have no idea who she is. She came running down the stairs and started punching things because she took a psychic, like a scream, and just came running down the stairs. I've been shouting at her, but she hasn't responded yet. We don't know who the fuck she is. But
okay,
Do I
she's cute.
Americana
I'm in.
help.
him?
Roll initiative,
Like, I'm not sure
Murakana.
if I understand.
Oh shit, that's a PC. Oh,
Shiragiku is a new player, Kosetsu. We're adding people like madmen. Because I can't stop adding people
all right.
to games.
I will behave myself, and I withdraw what I just said.
Roll initiative so I know where you are in the turn order.
Oh my god,
Awesome.
that is the
Well,
worst roll
I will
have
come back
ever
to
had.
you. Hypa, it is your turn.
Okay. Unfortunately, I really want to hit the flat-footed target, but we're gonna have to just go for the one in front of me, the one that's wounded, and we're going for a roll. I'm gonna test my luck.
That will be a
Critical.
crit. Yep. 24 damage. That ghost is starting to reel a bit.
It also takes fire damage
It's in
from
there.
the fire enchantment. Yeah, a persistent fire tick of 1d10 or something every turn from now on. I don't know how you put that on.
Persistence usually not 1d10, but yeah.
It is. I don't know what it is. Was it one? I thought it was one. Oh, I'll have to have a look. I thought a critical was 1d10. I don't know.
Somehow I don't think ghosts can bleed either way.
It's fire damage, not bleed.
Oh.
Fire.
Oh, right, from your fire rune. Yeah.
Yeah, fire rune. I'm quickly looking. Flaming weapon. Where is it? Flaming.
It'd be the actual
A
rune.
successful strike plus a 1d10 persistent fire damage on critical hit.
Wow.
Flaming.
Okay, fair enough. I guess remind me of that when its turn comes around.
Okay. It's also taken a critical hit from my dog slicer, which means it's flat-footed to me now.
Okay.
So I'm going to enable flat-footed, and I'm going to go for my second swing on him.
Rip.
That will not hit.
God.
That was definitely a 3.
I am also going to go for a third swing on him with flat-footed.
Hey, that's not a 3.
32 will hit. Not a crit.
Cool.
Is that plus all the thing?
Yes, that's plus everything.
Oof. you hit it with the dog slicer again, and it as the flaming sword passes through it, it dissipates into wisps of spiritual energy. I think that's 3 actions, yeah?
Yes, that's my turn done.
Cool, okay, we got another monk. Why not keep going after the person who is flanked? Flurry of blows. 1,
Uh-oh.
2. Let's see here. A 33 and a 24.
33 is going to hit. 24 won't if it's against me.
Yeah, it's against you. So that'll be 22 negative damage to you.
Ow. So, oh, my resistance is all 7, so I think I resist that too.
Yep.
Cool. I guess I'll just take, well, damage and
15. Oh, and you get a heal for the
That's a-
7.
yeah, for the
Are you
damage.
too
It's
lazy to
easiest
do
way
the
to do
math?
it.
It's 15.
Yep.
22 minus
Yeah,
7.
well, yeah, but I'm a
But-
Filipino. We're not like the actual Asians who are good at maths.
Oh, okay. It's emboldened, so it's going to keep hitting you. Because why not?
That's not very nice. See, that's what happens when you're not nice.
I guess. That'll be its turn. Dodge, it is your turn.
Sweet. I will cast Murakana, get over here. With haste.
You're hasting Murakana.
Yep.
Do I have anything?
Fuck yeah, buddies for life.
You gain quickened. Oh, I can't drag it onto you. You have to do it, I think.
Yeah, you can drag it from the
Haste thing, yeah.
the chat bar.
You basically get an extra action for movement or attacking.
Woohoo!
You know how drag quickened over your character.
Yeah, you should. Or I think Grim can do it for him as well.
He's quickened. Yeah.
Although
Nice.
you would not still be raging, so I'm going to get rid of that.
Excellent. Now I can flirt faster.
Okay, so, well, Dodgy, is there anything else on your turn?
Why not? I'm pretty bad at Actually, you know what? I bet you these things do have attack of opportunity, but I'm gonna get out of here because I don't like getting flanked. I can move 35 feet, I think. It's my move speed. 40 feet. I'm gonna peace out.
Okay.
Do they have attacks of opportunity?
Nope.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Oh, thank God. I was so scared. I had two of them. I was going to climb over the top of Garov, but
Well, none of them took an attack of opportunity, I should say.
Oh, yeah.
If they have it or not, there's no way to know. Until
Well, I'm
they
a squishy
positively
oracle.
do it. So Murakana, you've been trying to hit on Ingdani, and it has not been going well. Then all of a sudden, she's been preoccupied with trying to get you to stop in a polite but awkward way, and Dodgy shouts out and casts a spell on you that makes you suddenly feel like somebody just jacked some methamphetamines into you, and you notice that there's a couple of monks attacking people and a strange person. What do you do?
Oh yeah!
I think that is
Correct.
So Americana has jumped. He's pulled his pants back up. He's jumped off the ledge and he's ran straight down past the poor unsuspected unknown character to us.
This tiefling monk who is punching things. So that's one action. What next, Murakana?
One action. Rage, which
Did
I'm
you-
going to drop.
You actually raged first, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to do
Oh.
that.
Oh, yeah. And I raged first, so that's 2 actions.
Yeah.
Well, you could rage, sudden charge over, and then, yeah. So you'd get your attack and then attack again, I would say.
Well, he's got
Can
4.
he-
Because of haste, he can, yeah.
I mean,
One second. I'm still slightly inebriated from the party, so.
We can tell that by your oh yeah jump off a ledge.
I mean, that happens when he's not.
that's
That's
Murakana.
just him.
That is within character. It's okay. All right, rage.
There you go.
I can do it eventually. It just takes a while. Oh God!
Nope,
Did that
that's
roll
not
for what
gonna
I?
hit.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
Holy shit! Okay, well.
Murakana's a little
nope.
inebriated too.
So
And that's my turn.
that was a good turn. Good entrance. Ghost Monk. Seeing the giant barbarian charge at it, it's going to attack you, Murakana. Have some blows. Attack 1. Attack 2. How am I doing?
Oh, Jesus.
Ouch!
A 36 and a
Very, very
35.
good.
Did I just...
Hit both.
I hit both.
You hit both.
You very
Damn.
nearly crit him.
Boom.
You very
Yeah,
nearly-
almost crit him.
You're 1 off a crit, I think.
I know. It's so sad. So that's 20, 23, 43 damage. It's going to keep hitting you because this is fun. Attack. Oh, that was the wrong attack. But it still failed, so that's good. Final attack.
Boo! Roll for damage.
Yeah, it gets
Hell
3
yeah.
hits on you, I think, doesn't it? Or 2.
All right, what does that add up to? I'm too inebriated to do math.
I'm hitting the buttons because I can do it now. I'm figuring it out. There you go. It takes 60 some odd damage from that, you son of a bitch. That's what you get for celebrating engagements. Geeku,
hurts.
it's your turn.
What do you mean? You're a freaking barbarian. 60 hit points is nothing to you.
I love
I know, but we didn't heal after the last party.
I love hurting Murakana.
Geeku's just gonna keep focusing on the ghost thing in front of her, even though
If you-
another weirdo showed up
If you step
yelling.
if you step south of the ghost, that gives you flanking, which makes it easier to hit it. Yeah. So if you take an action to go there, then you can get flurry of blows for 2 hits and 1 more attack. So, and you'll have a slightly higher chance of hitting / critting.
Well,
Like that. That's a crit.
That's a critical.
So I'll roll damage.
That's nasty.
you want crit damage, I think. It should be
That-
a...
Yeah,
Yeah, hit the critical
Re-roll.
button.
hit the critical button for a crit.
I don't have glasses right now.
It's to the right of the damage button.
To the...
Left of the damage button, sorry.
I don't see.
No, it's not.
In
it's
the
not
chat?
left,
Under
it's right.
under
It's
under
right.
the 40. Under the 40 damage, you should have a critical hit.
There we go.
There you go.
There we go.
Boom. So that's your first attack. Now you can roll a second attack. That will hit, so that's normal damage. And you can roll
And
a third
and the
attack at the...
14?
You can roll the third attack if you want. If you have 1 more attack left.
That one will miss, but you did roll the right one. So that was... So basically you did the move, and then Flurry of Blows gave you 2 attacks, and then your third attack. That takes us to a Ghost Monk. Which one is it? It's the one that's grabbed. That has been stabbed many, many times by Gavrov.
It's not having a good day.
It's going to try to escape. So that's going to be an acrobatics or athletics check, I believe. Let's see how that goes.
Wait, 15? Jesus.
Isn't that a failure?
It got a 25, technically. Because it crit. But
But Gavrov's save is like 30. I
yeah,
think,
so
to escape
it critically, or it still failed. So it gets a, well,
Okay.
It's impossible for it to succeed. It literally couldn't.
yeah, because that's a failure, but it would bump it. That's a critical failure, which would bump it up to a failure. So it can't. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work, but wow, that was really bad. I
Gavrov's too strong.
didn't think about the math on that one. So I guess it's gonna flurry of blows you, Gravrov. I don't think you can attack of opportunity somebody try.
I thought you were moving away, so my bad.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I have to succeed on getting away first, which I did not. So that'll be 27,
Nothing.
22. Nope. I'm doing great, guys. Gavrov.
So, Armarine, Gavrov's got hold of a ghost.
And it just
Crit.
can't escape. It literally can't.
escape.
That's a crit.
Also, she
I
has
shall punch him in the face.
she also has a skill. She can block with no hand, so she can have a shield being used without occupying her hand.
It's more
So
that she uses her
she's
shield hand to
blocking-
grab people.
Yeah, so she's holding it with her shield, and she's blocking with
That is
with
not
her
a
shield
hit.
while holding it.
That is. So, as you have just been holding and beating this ghost with your sword, finally, as you just keep stab, eventually it just dissipates into nothingness out of your hand.
Hooray!
You are no longer grabbing that ghost. It is gone.
Congratulations, you have committed a prison attack.
And goes 3 attacks.
Yeah, just-
type
That
it.
was hyper. He shot a
Oh, yeah.
ghost. I wanted just to leave him alone.
Yeah, but you basically just grabbed one and then just prison shanked it to death.
Now,
Wow.
Adam,
Self-defense.
I need a ruling from the GM
Yeah.
because Gavrov is within like diagonal tile from the ghost. Is it technically in combat with her?
Or engaged, I think.
Are
it's
you
more-
saying-
yeah,
Are you asking, is it in melee or is it... Yes, it is. It's fine.
All right, cool. Because that means it's ganged up on, and I get flat-footed.
Fine.
Ah, yes. So we're gonna go the old Stabberoonie with flat-footed.
Crit.
Crit?
Yeah.
Oh, this thing's toast.
Oh shit. Fucking rogues, man.
Interestingly,
Alright,
you guys
so-
had not hit that one yet.
No.
Carry on.
So because of it taking a hit from my sword, it becomes
yeah,
no
it's
reaction to my
flat-footed.
gun. But I also
Yeah.
get precise deliberation, so I'm going to try and roll my gunshot with an extra
3d6 or
2d6 on top of it. But first, we're going to roll the gunshot first, see if it actually hits, because I might have to go for a third to get it to work. But it's for every attack I do from now on, it has 2d6 on all the damage attacks from me.
That hits.
Alright, so it's still flat-footed? Cool. So I'll roll this for the precise deliberations. Where is it? Here we go. That's for the extra damage it's going to take. And this is for the normal damage.
Okay. It's precise debilitations, not deliberations.
Ah, impressive.
to deliberate, yeah.
How dare you deliberate that to me, sir?
You're welcome. So that's 2 actions. You got a third action?
Um,
You can intimidate it, it'll be funny.
it would be funny actually. I'm just gonna go for gold.
Are you a rock star?
Go for gold.
Okay.
That'll hit.
All right. We roll this again because it's forever taking additional damage from my swings. I'm gonna roll for damage.
Okay.
Plus the 8 damage as well.
So you do many damages to it. It is still kicking. And it is its turn. It is not happy about that and is going to get over here because it doesn't want to keep getting... It feels like it was getting hit harder than it should have from where it was. So, pa-pow. Pow. And pow. What do we got? 36, 32, 31. Do any of those crit?
They
No.
all hit, but the final one, I'm going to use Nimble Dodge.
Dodge won't help you.
It won't help me?
No, it gives you 2 extra AC. That's still a 31.
They all hit.
So take all of those negative blows from this ghost as it gets frustrated by you hitting it and punches you many times back.
Oh! Goddamn! Why is this thing such a bitch?
I love it. Dodgy, it's your turn.
Alrighty. Kind of said I blew all my focus points earlier. Well, I have one left, but I can't really use it. Let's see. Ba-ba-ba. We are going to... I don't know. Dang it. Fuck it, I'll just keep shooting it. I'm gonna shoot the one closest to Maracana.
Okay. That'll hit.
It hits.
Yeah, it still hits, cool.
Jesus.
Hey. Crunch.
Okay.
Throw more roof tiles at it.
Throw a bunch of roof tiles. You're
Yep.
basically
there's plenty of
doing
'em.
you're having a telekinetic projectile battle with them because they keep telekinetic assaulting and you keep. Anyway, anything
Throwing
else?
shit at them. Yeah, no, I'll just sit here for my turn.
Okay, Maracana.
So he still gets 4 attacks.
All right.
Yep, for 10 minutes. Well, basically forever as far as combat's concerned.
And that's a hit.
That's a crit.
Is that crit? I thought
Oh,
it was
let me
35.
roll a crit
Because
then.
he's
It's
flanking
roll
it.
damage.
So,
Yeah, that's right. Roll crit.
yeah, barbarian crit. Right.
Well, that's the end of that one. You just cleave your axe through it.
Ooh, gooey. Is there anything else?
There's one more.
Yep, there's
Where?
one by Hypa.
We just beat the crap out of him.
So
Wait,
action
I'm
2.
gonna move there instead.
Okay.
Dude.
So second attack at attack penalty.
Oh shit.
Pretty
Dead.
Hey!
Haste.
I was wondering if you were
Redeemed.
I kind of thought you were going to do that because it was one of those like, that's going to happen. So you guys have dispersed all of the ghosts in this area. They all, as they die, each of them now notice that as they incorporate, they wisp back into names on that central pagoda where there are dozens or hundreds of names etched into the stone. I am gonna go step away for just a couple seconds, and then we will probably try to get through one more scene and go from there. So I'll
Sounds
be right
good.
back.
Gonna refocus.
So how do I know if I can understand your guys' characters or not?
Click on your chat. So we all know common. So we
Okay.
all talk in common because we got so many multi creatures.
You speak Elven and Tien as well, so it's pretty much me, and I think Maracana speaks partial Elven. And
Yeah, he-
everyone.
Partial. I got a
And nearly
50%
everyone else.
chance of success.
He has a 50% chance to
Okay.
understand you when you speak in Elven because he was picking up a chick on the flight over here.
Well, trying to. And
Hey,
then Tien.
I succeeded. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
The DM did declare he got into that.
Yeah, fair enough. Um,
Okay.
and I think everyone except Murakana speaks Tien, so
Yeah,
I speak
I-
Draconic.
that's true. I can speak to devils.
so I was shouting in you earlier in common.
Okay, because I wasn't sure if we count what's in Discord, because when I played with Jess,
No.
you had to type it out because everyone just kind of always had
There,
open
there is
mic.
So
a language thing where you can change it.
yeah. So if we're talking in common, it's generally if it's in Discord, it's in common. Unless you state otherwise, you're saying something in a language that's ununderstandable. But if you're trying to talk in secret or talk in your language that other people don't understand, then we'll be typing it like Darji just did. So he just spoke in whatever language he just spoke.
Elven, so you should see it normally. Like it'll say translated from Elven.
Okay. So do tieflings not have their own language?
So on
It's
the
what
bottom right, you click
they
on
don't.
the yeah they don't probably whatever you've learned in click
Well,
on your
kind of.
language
Ah,
and what do you have in your drop down window? You've probably got common, elven, and what's
and
the
the
TN.
TN.
So that's all you can speak. That's all you know.
Tieflings can
Uh,
choose to learn stuff like Infernal,
yeah,
but
because that's what I usually had her. She would chatter in Infernal.
yep, I do have it. I don't know if I don't think you have it on your sheet. No,
You don't have
that's
it on
fine.
your sheet, but you
To
can
be fair, though,
probably ask.
you'd only
You can
use it
probably,
for like talking to devils, really.
but like if she
Hmm.
wants it, there's no reason why she couldn't spec into it. Or
Well, that's what I had in the D&D game.
Yeah, you can
Was the
always learn it.
Infernal.
There's no reason why I can't just teach you it later. Like I taught Shijin Tien on the way over, so
Ah,
I can just teach you Infernal later. I think when we are not currently clearing out our home from various nasties.
all right, so I might go to the toilet while we're having a little brief wait while him to come back, and then
I beg your pardon.
hopefully you've decided on what you're going to say, because I'm going to eat. I mean, kill. I mean,
you're shorter
goblin
than me.
Yeah, and you're also more wounded. I think she'd actually just kill you.
at the moment, probably. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
but I can hide behind
Well,
Jarrod.
most of the time I would have thought.
Yeah.
All right, anyway, I'm going to be right back.
So what's this fin thing in the entryway?
I think it's Shijin's pet.
Yep.
Oh,
That's
he's
his
got a
familiar.
fluffy.
He does. He has a flying cat as a familiar, I think.
Oh.
I think because he's a sorcerer, he can cast spells through it. So, like, say he gets his familiar to like sneak around behind an enemy, he can just cast a spell on it.
Interesting.
And of course, it is a cat, so you can always use it for emergency rations. Well, I mean, they're small and made out of meat, so actually, speaking of, I think my fried rice is nearly done. Perfect.
Oh, it's very frustrating when you try to make a gin and tonic only to find out that the tonic went bad. Doesn't taste good.
What is tonic?
Tonic water?
Oh, so it's water.
It's kind of. It tastes different, but it can go bad. Anyway, it went bad. So I made it, took a sip, and went, ooh,
Blah.
it's got quinine in it. For the scurvy. Okay. Do we have Dodgy or Americana or Hyper or Wanderer here?
Yep.
Hi.
I think Hellscream went to grab food and
I'm-
Hyper bathroom.
I'm back. Is Hellscream back yet?
I think we're
If Hellscream's
missing.
not back. I might quickly run and grab some more lollies.
I think I've had that tonic water for months, maybe. Should have known better.
Tonic water.
Yeah. I made a gin and tonic, but the tonic went bad.
Oh, rip.
So I don't have a gin and tonic.
If it makes you feel any better, I don't either. But I also don't drink, so.
Well, I've got a Pilsner.
A Pilsner.
It's my lawn mowing beer.
Ah.
It's low alcohol. So every time I finish mowing the lawn, I get to have a skipjack. It's delicious.
Alright, I'm back.
Are you though?
Yeah.
Like on a spiritual level, or?
Um,
On A level?
Yeah.
there's some level of my conscience being here, but it doesn't care right now because I have licorice.
Well, my character's just chilling, like for 10 minutes. She's just
Okay.
resting.
Well, you're focusing, aren't you?
Yeah, refocusing. So I get my focus points back.
Are we continuing or? Are we...
Yeah, you guys can proceed if you want. I'll catch up. Just wait in 10 minutes.
All right. So
I can then heal you.
in the meantime, I am going to just cautiously walk a semicircle around the strange individual, and I'm heading over to Daiji and just sniffing around his feet and looking around at the broken scraps and the trail he left behind. I noticed his
Shit.
shield has turned. Her shield has turned into treasure.
Oh,
treasure,
God.
treasure.
She swats you away from it.
I
You're
can,
gonna
I
have
can
to smack
fix,
him harder than that.
I can fix that for you.
No, I've got it.
He's got an erection.
Oh, God.
It's broken. You don't need it. But if you want, I can fix it.
Cool. I cast command, and I get you to walk away and sit down on the ground.
But treasure,
Make a will save.
treasure.
You failed your will save. Go over next to Shiriko and sit down.
It really is like the party dog. Jesus. Just brutal.
I'm so glad I got home for this. Holy shit.
Scarily,
This is why I have those spells.
slightly against my will and scarily and slightly angry, I walk over to the unknown individual and sit down, looking back at the scraps of shield along the ground, crying.
So I kind of got stabbed by a ghost, and I don't know what to do about it.
Well, I am currently restoring my what do you call it? Focus points. So if you just don't mind waiting 10 minutes, I can get my healing spells back.
Our Americana just plants his axe in the ground and stands stoically. Because he doesn't know how to just relax.
Is everyone cool waiting 10 minutes?
When am I not cool waiting 10 minutes? It's like all we ever do.
True.
Make
Can you fix my shield too?
Yep.
Make-
Okay.
poor choices and then wait 10 minutes.
I
Well,
will cast
Maricana,
mending.
there's this stranger over here next to me that I'm looking at and very scared of. If you,
I
wanna
cast
talk-
mending on Wanderer's Shield and mine.
Geeku looks around confused and says in a
Oh.
thick Asian accent, "What's going on?"
Wow, racist. What was that? No, I'm fucking idiot. It's all good.
Well,
Yeah, I don't have an
Well,
accent either. That's fucking gone. Like young.
So I look up from my seated position because I'm currently forced to give command. I say to you, well, this is actually meant to be our home. We are coming here to stay for 3 days because you know about what's happening. There's the martial arts tournament, the period was it for the Phoenix?
The
I don't care about names. I don't really pay attention to those things.
the tournament of the Ruby Phoenix, or the Ruby Phoenix tournament, is the name of it.
Maybe heard of it. I got bludgeoned a few. Don't know how many days I was out, but don't go to the North Room. Things fly.
Treasure?
I heard
Like
North Room.
crack, broken?
You got healed for 48
Well,
Americana.
you're pretty
Yes.
strong. You actually saved us a few with those ghosts. Are you part of a team? Are you in a tournament?
I don't think so.
It sounds like you're a bit confused and dazed.
Most
If you
likely.
want,
Don't
the-
fall
the-
asleep around him.
the one
and
over
don't-
there who's currently meditating, and the crazy lunatic next to him, and the massive giant who's 8 foot, they're all part of my team. I can speak to them if you want. You might be able to help us. We could always take another person.
Sure, little green. Like pats her on the head.
You're pretty and you should never fall asleep near him.
I'm rolling an unarmed attack for a bite on the hand coming towards me. Does that hit?
How do I know?
Your AC is 30. It's on your character sheet. So he beat the 30, so that would hit.
I'm biting your hand.
I healed
sorry,
Gavrov for 28.
I just bit you for 7 damage.
Can I backhand him?
Into the wall,
You can make an
please.
unarmed strike on him, sure.
Also, you have to take 7 damage.
Like, does a short, whatever little swat.
That'll hit
It's
Hypa.
unfair. She's actually an unarmed. That is unfair. She's actually an unarmed fighter.
You
Why are you
bit
trying
her.
to fucking-
Oh my god.
So,
Yeah.
so yeah, you can roll damage on Hypa.
Oh.
So am I
God.
getting
You're-
flung somewhere?
You're probably gonna get killed.
Holy crap. Oh, that's
She's a
way
monk.
too much damage on the unarmed attack. It wouldn't apply all that other stuff, would it?
So dude,
Yeah, it would.
roll 2d.
She has magical hand wraps, which alter her hands to be really fucking strong.
She just slapped your ass in it next week.
So you took 18
Sorry,
damage.
don't find people.
It's a reflex.
So am I being flung somewhere, or am I still laying on the ground? Or am
You're
I...
in the
She just
wall.
punched you.
You're in the wall. Just fly into the wall.
I'll
over
let you
here.
guys
Backhanded.
decide.
He went into the wall right here. Just flat.
God, we have Murakami Jr. now.
Sorry, little green.
Oh, I love it. Oh, you're my new favorite character. Sorry, Daji.
Well, Murakana, you healed 21 and 14.
Yay.
I'm just going to go to what my normal response is in this situation.
In Goblin? There you go. Okay. I can read that, but nobody else can, which is lovely.
I'll heal myself.
I'm afraid to heal. I'm afraid to read that.
Oh, I love this language mod. It's so fun.
So have we learned our lesson about biting random people?
The 48, he's healed Americana.
Also, for
I used
future
that,
reference,
spell.
command works for a turn.
Yes. I'm already out of command, I know.
Yeah. Okay,
It was
cool.
mostly to just get you to go away. And
I was talking to
Check my
Shigaraki.
shield.
She tried to pat me. I've asked her to join us. She slapped me into a wall. Hey, Daiji, Americana, Garov. This lady's got a strong punch. She's also seeming willing to possibly help us. So is there any rules? And Does anyone know if we can recruit people mid tournament to our team?
I got this.
Ingani.
Ingani, our other compatriot arrived. She was late.
She comes over, just kind of smirking at the whole situation, and
I just
says,
kind of wink at her.
she shrugs and says, I'm not an enforcer. I don't make the rules, so I can't do anything here.
And so
And we're in the clear.
it looks like we're all good. So I would recommend Daiji we recruit this person because they got a freaking strong punch.
How's
It
your
was
job, buddy?
punch. It was a backhand.
Yeah, she didn't try to kill you. She almost did.
Well, as it were, I am prepared to offer you a place on our team, and you'll share our reward for completing this tournament, I believe.
Is it food?
It very likely involves a celebration at the end, yes.
Deal.
I like her already.
Good.
I like how most problems that we have arisen is going to be solved by food and junk and trash.
So this is just college students, basically? Or just...
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Okay, free pizza
I'd
solves
say
all problems.
Geeku's Geeku's like probably 18, so she's still childish.
18 for an elf? Jesus, you'd be
Well,
like...
no, not like 18 in human.
So about 100.
Yeah.
Yep. So I think for an elf, you get your adult name at 100. Whereas poor Hypey here is like 7.
So this is basically Korra right now.
What is wrong with my age?
He's so
This is-
tiny.
It's
She
real
says,
little,
even though she's barely, well, she's still under 5 foot.
which for an elf is extremely short.
Yeah.
I know, but she still points at him saying, well, he's shorter.
He is, yes. Kind of amazing how he manages to carry so much stuff.
Pack rat.
Sure.
Well, we still got 2 rooms ahead. There's one that I've just pulled my face out of.
Mhm.
We've got it looks like a courtyard up ahead. And then we've got to the south we haven't even explored. Plus, we don't even know if it's safe outside.
We don't, no.
So, should we keep moving on? Should we check this out? Because we're going to get this safe by tonight. Because we've got 3 days to this tournament, and we're meant to have this one livable. So we can get some of these. So we can get some of these feathers.
So are you stepping into the room to the east, Daji?
She's stepping to... How high is this, actually? Because I don't know how... Like, is this a ledge over the...
Yeah, it's a
lighting or
little bit
something?
of a ledge. Let me look it up. So as you walk into this room, or this area, I should say, there's a small stone walkway lining the perimeter of an open-air chamber, so there's no ceiling here. There's a sandy area in the center of the atrium surrounding a pond full of dark, dirty water. So it's not clear blue. It's really more like murky and gross. From the center...
Oh! I'm bloody thirsty. I'm going to walk up. I'm going to have a
Don't.
drink.
Wait until he's done with the description.
From the center of the pond, there rises a small stone structure with a wide, flat top. And there are large open doorways on all 4 sides of the room. The ones to the north and the south lead off into hallways. The one to the east, you can see there is a very large sandy area beyond.
Dodgy shoots a roof tile into the water.
Somebody just roll me any die.
Any? I'm going to do a stealth roll.
You took too long.
Why? Okay, the first one was a 7.
And a mess.
Nice.
Well, I am walking up to the water to take a drink out of it because I'm thirsty.
Oh my god. You have a water skin.
Yeah, but this is free.
So is the water
The
skin.
cesspool.
Why is... Okay.
I've lived off worse. This is fresh water to me.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure something out for myself real quick.
Oh god, it's like full of cyanide or something. We're just gonna have worms.
No, I'm just dealing with something.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you drink some water from the pond, or from the pool. Most people would consider it disgusting. I guess for you,
It's got a nice
it's got
taste.
a piquant flavor to it. The rest of you watch on in horror as Hype of the Goblin just starts slurping water out of this foul pool that looks like something has made it not good.
Gonna get the squirts.
Yep.
White elf thingy, I think you broke Hyper.
Eh.
You broke him good, apparently. Wow.
Americana, you haven't seen the food that I get out of the trash out the front of Daiji's shop.
Oh, God.
It is so good. It's like a.
Oh, okay, here we go. Hypa, can you give me a fortitude save?
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Assuming it's from my ingestion, so I'm gonna go with my Iron Gut Goblin thing as well.
Linky.
Fortitude.
Where is Iron Gut Goblin?
Modifiers, add the Iron Gut Goblin. Is it?
Just make your roll.
Alright. Roll. With the Iron Gut Goblin. Here we go. Bam.
Jesus.
Okay, cool. You're fine.
Madness is what that is. I'm going to try and jump over the gap.
What are you jumping to?
I think I succeed.
You're jumping over the whole area because walking is too easy.
Yep, because I have the cloud jump feat while I'm at major curse, so... Because it's a horrible curse, I tell you.
Okay, so y'all are going in two different directions. Which room do you guys want to go to next?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go follow them.
Just because, yeah, it makes my life easier.
Yeah.
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 Okay, so in this room,
As I walk into the room following behind Daiji and Garo, I'm just turning back and noticing that Americana is trailing behind our unknown patron who still hasn't introduced herself yet. Just watching her for some reason.
Well,
We're
you
trying to
can
figure out how
ask.
she hits you so damn hard. Because she is not much bigger than you, but she slapped you in the next fucking week.
She's like double my height.
I know, but I'm like triple her height, so what's your point? Also, everybody's double your height.
okay.
Literally, and Gavrolf and Dodges, guys.
So this room that most of you have walked into, it's a large chamber that's relatively empty, save for piles of colorful sand all about the floor, and a few small tools scattered in the room's corners. There's a silver feather sticking out of a pile of red sand.
That's not suspicious.
Yeah, completely normal.
Oh, our goblin's not going to run over and grab it?
I'm actually playing around with my bag of holding at the moment. I am trying to pull out a healing potion to swig.
So you die in case you get smacked again. I showed up with the right amount of inebriation for this party.
Because I craft healing potions on a day-to-day basis with infusing, so I'm just trying to work
Don't
out
you have
how.
first aid?
Yeah, I do as well.
Yeah.
But I was going to drink a potion first because I craft them on a day-to-day basis. But I'm just trying to figure out how do I get my infantry to, because I don't have the items in the game, but I have it on my character. So I'm just trying to figure out because before we come in here, I've already infused everything I infuse on a day-to-day basis, but I just don't have those items.
I guess I'll pick up the feather.
Oh, sorry, I was going to grab it with the mage hand before. so you didn't have to.
Oh.
Unless you want to grab it. I mean, by all means, I think you're stronger than a mage hand.
So, what are you supposed to have prepared, Hypa?
So I infuse like multiple items on a day, like, but none of it. I don't have it all for some reason.
Yeah, but what are you supposed to have? Like, what?
Alcohol, antidote lesser, elixir of life minor, giant centipede venom, snake oil, sunrod, smoke stick lesser, and I craft on an infused daily basis. I craft black powder, 2 elixirs of minor, which is 4 in total. I craft on a daily basis, and 4 giant centipede venom, DC
Okay,
17. I don't know
I'm
magic.
on alcohol right now. What's the next one?
So these are recipes I have. I have recipe alcohol,
Oh,
recipe of
well, what did
nectars.
you actually prepare today?
So what I prepared is two things of black powder. Black powder. I don't skip that for now, but I have 2 things of black powder that I prepare. Uh, 4 elixirs of minor life, whatever 4 elixirs of life minor. I got 4 of those on a day-to-day basis. I craft with infusing, and 2 giant centipede venoms, which makes 4. So I got 4 serves of those, and 50 rounds for my gun, and 2 snake oil.
How many centipede venoms?
4. I infuse 4. I craft 2 on a day, but you get 2 per craft, so I get 4 of those.
And your rounds are for your.
Gun, and it's 50 per day per
It's a.
whenever
Is
you.
that a boomstick? Does that count as just a pistol?
Yes,
It's a goblin pistol.
goblin pistol.
Um. I'm just gonna go with. Uh, I'm just gonna go with blunderbuss rounds, cause why not?
As long as it fits in the gun, because last time to get it working last night, you put in aromatic ammunition.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if they've added everything from Guns and Gears yet, or if I haven't updated it yet, or what. I'm gonna get rid of the aromatic ammunition. And what was the last one after your ammunition?
Snake oil. Two things. Snake oil.
Okay, cool. I'm adding it to your consumables right now from the compendium.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay, I think I did it right. Whatever. You can double check it. It's in your inventory now. I'm just dragging it from the compendium into your character sheet. Okay, so then Mage Hand. You want to Mage Hand the feather and pick it up?
Yep.
You do so. What do you do with it then?
Nothing exploded. Oh shit. Okay. I guess I deposit it onto Gavrov's hand if she's willing to take it.
Sounds good.
Oh shit. What was that?
That was me rolling for elixir of life.
Ah.
'Cause I was drinking
Everybody's
as we walked
jumpy.
in.
I thought like something had come out the sand or some shit. I don't know.
So
That was
Daji, as you
That was
move
uninteresting.
to
Sorry?
leave the room, Daji, stay put,
Oh
Gavrov.
shit.
I'm gonna put you here. I need
Yep.
you to make a fortitude save as all of the sand in the room begins whipping up and around you, basically assaulting everybody in the room. Actually, I need everybody in the room. Oh no, just you. Sorry. 31
Fantastic.
is a failure. You get pulled.
31's a failure? Jesus.
Yes, you get pulled 15
Uh-oh.
feet back into the room. And 2 monks made out of sand rise from that
Rude.
pool in the middle. And I'm going to need everybody to roll initiative.
Just before
God
we do
dang
that,
it.
as I was playing around and drinking some potions healing, can I do a battle medicine before the battle starts on itself?
don't know if you had time, given that the sand
I
just kind of
was
exploded.
no, but I was doing this while you guys were doing that. I wasn't down here. I was just healing myself.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
How do I heal battle medicine?
You roll a medicine check.
And if you beat the DC, then yeah, you
Medicine
get
check.
whatever it is.
Way to roll medicine. Medicine. Roll. Come on, heal. What is it? 21 for medicine check.
I think the base DC is 15.
20.
Oh, is it
Oh.
20?
Thought it could be 15 or I thought it was 20, but I'll just double check.
Either way, it's 21, so it beats both of those.
Yeah, it's either.
Yeah, I'm just looking
It'd
for.
be a 2d8, I think.
I think it's 2d8. I'm just looking for the medicine check.
So how do I move the map? Because every time I try to scroll in, I'm
Right
like,
click.
I
Hold
can't
right
find
click.
my character.
Hold right click and just drag the screen. Is that what you're talking about? Moving the map?
Okay. Yep.
Medicine check. Treat wounds. Da 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 da. On a success, it's 2d8. Yep.
2d8?
Yep.
Here for another 10.
And then when you get a chance, roll initiative, Hypa.
Sorry about that. Initiative. Prepare for a legendary roll. Oh.
Oh, it's on. Fancy music.
Pow! So, Dodgy, you are in this whirlwind, as are Hypa, Gavrov, and that's it. Geeku and Murakana, you see the sand whip up in the room south of you. There are 2 sand monks in here. Dodgy, what would you like to do?
Sand monks, eh?
Oh,
Well,
hey.
roll save.
Which one?
Oh, sorry, the closest one to me.
Okay. Which save is
What the
this?
fuck's happening? Jeez, man.
Will saving throw?
Trying to heal myself here.
Rip. That's a crit fail.
Oh, okay.
No. Oh, no. So you get double damage.
Jesus.
Double that. You eat 120 damage, and you're stunned.
Okay, well
Stun one.
that sand monk is gone.
Dead.
It just dissolves into the whirlwind that you are in the middle of. What next?
I have one action left, so I'm going to move here and give Gavrov flanking.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Geeku, you can see basically a sand whirlwind, but can't really see into it from where you're at. What would you like to do?
I don't know. Like, can I actually? Well, I could probably make it that far.
You could walk in. You could walk around. Like, as far as you are, as combat started, you've seen something happen. Looks like something's happened in the distance. You don't know what it is. Sand is gone everywhere. Dust thing. People running. I've screamed out. Daiji ran out of the circle. I've screamed out, like, what the fuck is happening? And that's as far as you're aware. Do you want to move down and see what's happening?
Charge him blindly.
Oh no.
So I forgot, how do I move?
Just drag yourself wherever.
Yeah, you can easily make that.
Collides with wall.
I think you tried to go through the corner of the...
Yeah. as you've rushed in down the corridor to see what the noise of the little goblin screaming, you've noticed that the sand is blocking your vision, and there's a shadowy figure in front of you who's currently staring evilly into Gavrov's eyes.
I like this. I don't even have to DM. I just set the situation up.
I'm gonna just start smacking.
Okay. So you got 2 actions left.
Shit.
That'll crit. For 30. Oh, let me select that token. Pow. Are you doing flurry of blows or just normal attacks?
The flurry.
Okay, so you can make 3 total attacks then if you want.
Damn.
That will also crit. Good God.
Jesus.
What is these poor
Mini
creatures that come out of the ground?
You're just beating this monk made out of
And the
sand in
last
front of you up.
one.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Like
What?
playing with sand.
Blame
What
some
is
for the
that?
rest of us.
That's
my God.
that counts as another crit because that bumps it up. Because Jesus. And well, that's the end of that sand monk. The whirlwind is still going, but that is the end of your turn. That takes us to the whirlwind's turn. I need everybody to make a reflex save. Not everyone. Daji, Geeku, and Gavrov. You are in the room, so I need you to make a reflex save against
Is
the
this technically
sand.
forced movement?
No, this is not a movement item. This is a different effect.
Alright.
Oh, wait a minute. Sand chamber. Trigger. Routine. Yes, this is the routine. Okay, so let's see here. So I will roll the damage.
Ow. Jesus.
So the sand is buffeting everyone. Let's see here. The DC is very high. So let's see. Gavrov, that is a critical failure. So I will apply double damage to you.
Oh god.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
Shikaguru, that is a normal failure. So I will apply normal damage to you. And Daji, that is a critical failure. You take double damage against this sand.
Oh, I'm just dead. Yeah.
You're
That just kills
unconscious.
me.
Yep. You're just knocked unconscious. You're not. You're basically just knocked unconscious. You're not dying. But you are down.
Alright, what the fuck is that?
It is Hypa's turn.
Okay,
Oh, Hypa,
so...
did you make a save? Sorry. I didn't see you were in
I
there.
thought I was at the... What, so am I counted in? Because I was on the
Yep,
outer edge
you're
of it.
in the room.
Okay, I better all save.
Sorry about that.
Reflex?
Yes. That is also a critical failure. So that is double damage. You are also knocked unconscious by the sand.
Jesus.
What the hell is this? Just...
The most dangerous enemy is a gust of sand.
So we'll go to
Yeah.
Murakana. You have no idea what's going on, besides there's just a giant cloud of sand in there.
Okay.
I
You
can
are-
pass through him. That was
Someone-
that's one
someone-
movement. Wait, I
someone
need to rage
please.
first.
Someone please scream something to him that's sensible that he understands, because me and Daiji are gone. Unfortunately, as having the most intelligence of us all, we are doomed.
Damn, that's a hell of a hit. I guess technically, Hypa and Daiji, you're both also blinded for a minute, but
I
I'm not sure if it matters right
am
now.
dying, so yeah.
You're not dying, you're just knocked
All right.
unconscious.
Something to fight.
So you charge into a room that's full of sand whipping around incredibly intensely.
Axe drawn.
Do you want to do anything?
Who grabbed the feather when we walked in?
I mean, technically,
Technically, Hellscrim.
yeah,
Daji.
but I dropped it to Gavrov's hand, so.
Yeah.
It's in Gavrov's hand.
Yep.
I want
Americana
to rip.
screamingly runs into the room and just grabs the feather and then walks out. Oh my
I want to
God.
grab the feather. I want the feather. What do I have to do to take the feather
That's
from
an
Gavrov?
interact action.
Can I just like punch him in the face, take the feather?
Well,
Like not even a choice, just my feather now.
no, because that would be 2 actions. You'd have to hit him and then interact. You have 1 action left.
Oh, this has not gone well.
You can shout to him as a free action. You have 6 seconds of a round.
Can I smack the feather out of his hand? Just thump.
But that counts as the interaction, then you can't get the interaction.
I just want it on the sand.
You're in the sand.
Then yell or something.
It's
Drop
blowing
the
around.
feather.
So,
Drops the feather, I suppose.
okay. Gavrov drops the feather. It whips into the cloud of sand and is now flying around you guys at a very high speed.
Well, that did not work out. All right.
Anything else, Americana, on your turn?
Nope, I'm retarded.
Great. Gavrov, it is your turn. What would you like
With
to
a hard
do?
R.
Okay.
So in the haze and the thing, 2 creatures have been destroyed around you. Americana screamed and you've to drop the feather. You've dropped it. It's
Yeah, I know.
flying around the room. You notice 2 bodies on the ground. Your friends in arms are laying on the ground, unconscious.
So now we have a GM and a narrator.
Yeah, it's great.
What would you do in this scenario?
Like run away from the
Then-
room.
You try to run out of the room?
Do
Make a fortitude save as you try to run out of the room to get out of the as you get to the edge, it sucks you in a bit. You pass. You make it out of the room. So you have run out of the room. Now what would you like to do? Anything else?
Can I just do that?
Yep.
She's walked around the corner. Abandoned. Gavril has abandoned her friends in the, and has ran for safety as the thing was
Well,
smashing
I have
on
30 health left.
The only intelligent one here.
Anything else on your turn, Gavrov? I think that's 2 actions.
No, that's it. Yeah.
Okay, we'll go to Geeku. You are standing in this maelstrom of sand. What would you like to do?
Just stand there for now. I don't know what's going on.
You just got hurt by it brushing around into your eyes, your face, scarring you with the damage of
Yeah,
these
but I can't
pebbles that
hit
are
it.
flying around the room.
It's sand.
But it's hurting you. It's hurting you. What would you like to do? Do you want to stand and as it's like scarring your body, it's cutting you open slightly along your arms?
I'm gonna jump to. The sand whirlwind gets to go now. Fun. I think Murakana and Geeku, I need you to make a reflex save again. As the sand continues buffeting you.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, well that's a pair of critical failures. So I think Geeku, well, I'll roll it, but okay. So Geeku, that will basically just knock you out. The sand just kind of knocks you down and knocks you out. Murakana, there's a whole pile of damage. Murakana, you're the only one left standing right now. What do you do?
I'm gonna grab Geeku and throw her. Just thump.
So move and try to throw her out of the room.
I mean, she's unconscious. I'm just gonna throw her down the hall. Just thump.
Make an athletics check.
Where's my effing athletics?
Under skills. I'm gonna use the DC of the thing that sucks people back in the room for this.
Oh yeah,
That'll do
she
it.
Just,
You toss Geeku's unconscious body into the hallway. So that's 2 actions. Do you want to do anything else?
I'm gonna throw Daji out the hall.
Make another athletics save as you are trying to do this under the intense buffeting of these sands that don't seem to want to let you leave. That fails. You fail to really... Basically, you try to get your footing to lift Daji's admittedly light form up, but your feet just keep sliding as you get buffeted around by this sand. And you're just not able to do it. Gavrov, you hear a thud of something happening in the hallway. What would you like to do?
Where did it pull from last time? Can I just go get Shiraguku or?
So it seems like the doorway area kind of here is where the pull was hitting you, and once you made it past that, you were completely free of the sand and the pull of the sand sucking you back in. So yeah, if you want to go into the hallway and go to Geeku, that is fine.
Or can I grab Daji out of the?
You can
if I go
try
there?
and you can
I still have one left.
yeah, you can try and pull her out, but you are going to have to make an athletics check to kind of reach in and pull her out of the sucking vortex of sand.
Oh, my athletics isn't very good. Oh, that's.
On a 30, the sand keeps sifting between your fingers as you try to get a hold of Daji, and it buffets your arms around, and you are not able to get a firm enough grasp on her to really drag her out.
Okay.
So then we are going to go boop, 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 boop. I'm just skipping turns because everybody's unconscious, and I'm not doing death saves for this, because, yeah. Let's see here. Marcana, make a reflex save as the sand continues to just buffet you.
Oh no.
Shit.
How many hit points do you have right now?
53.
Okay. It's worth rolling just to see. Nope, you're down.
Ugh.
I'm just going to set you to 0.
Beat
Yay.
you to it.
Okay. So
Good.
at this point, Gavrov, you're the only one still standing. Do you want to keep trying to pull Daiji or Hypa out of this room?
Maybe I'll just leave the room and see if it like resets or something. Or
I'm gonna
can I
kind
do
of
that?
yeah, I'm gonna kind of ignore initiative for a bit, just because if you physically go in the room, we'll care about it. But otherwise, okay. So
Well, I'm not going in the room.
yeah. So sorry, what were you gonna do again?
I was gonna leave the entire room and see if like it resets or something since everyone else is unconscious.
I'll say as you walk back to the end of the hallway, it doesn't happen immediately, but after about a minute or so, like I'm gonna assume you're kind of like trying to figure out what's going on, and after, at this point, actually about like 45 seconds, the sand dies down, and settles on the ground, and the silver feather falls back to the sand. The rest of you can all be conscious, back up at 1 hit point as the sand dies down, kind of coming to after getting knocked out by this weird magical or supernatural force that seemed to have been triggered.
Well, that was a new experience. I do believe I just got my ass kicked.
I'm like unconscious for 1 minute and shit goes to hell.
It's okay, I've been concussed twice today.
Cool. Well, do you guys mind waiting for about 2 hours while I heal everyone back to full?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I am.
I'm just going to keep spamming him up healing.
As the sand is dying down, I'm going to sprint in and grab the feather and run out as fast as I can.
As you try to run out, the sand kicks back up. Make a fortitude save to try and get out of the clutches of the sand.
Okay.
I had a plan for that, but okay.
It's a Harper plan.
Yeah, I was going to wait until we're all healed up or something, but that's a fail.
For lack of a better description, the sand basically just sucks you back in. I guess make a reflex save just to see if this doesn't knock you back out. If you critically succeed,
Before, but I got 3 action points of movement, right?
you still have to make it past the sucking force of the sand as soon as it is triggered.
I know. Could I try something before I take a save?
There's as soon as you touch the feather, the sand kicks up.
Oh, okay. Damn. All right. Flex save. I'm going down. It's been nice knowing me, lads.
You're an idiot.
Dunk. You just get knocked right back down. Like you charge in.
Was it success?
That's a failure. That's yeah, you're done.
I just needed a success and it would have been a critical success.
Yeah, that's a failure. So basically, you dash in, grab the feather, the sand kicks up, you try to dash out, fail, and the wind just knocks you back out, or knocks you back down. The sand dies down again after about a minute, and you are lying near the entrance of this room.
Fight.
Cool. So, I'm gonna...
With defeat on my face, I walk back to everyone.
I'm gonna do the whole cycle of cast Hymn of Healing twice, rest, and then, yeah, keep doing that until everyone's topped up, which should probably take about an hour or 2, I think.
Oh,
And in the meantime, while this is going on, just general, we're going to be like trying to get introductions going because we've forgotten.
Well, you
twice.
got plenty of time while Doji's just fucking
yeah.
meditating and then healing everyone.
well, I think I'm gonna pause here. We can assume that you guys get healed up. It's about midday at this point. Just to give you some context of time. So like everybody can heal up. I think we'll pause the session here, just because that way hopefully everybody has fresh minds when we come back. On how to approach this problem or other problems here. And it's getting very late for me. Go
my
ahead.
wacky solution was to just go in there, grab the feather, and teleport out. But, the trap killed me in one shot, so yeah, I couldn't do that.
Yeah. Which teleporter are you using?
Shadow jump. I
Okay.
can move to anything that's in dim light or darkness, and I can... It's within range, which
Before
its
we
range is
leave-
another 20 feet.
I just want to say, what have we learned about rooms with singular items in them?
Trap.
Yeah, but
Always.
that's the fun.
I wasn't looking at what was happening. I was walking and following. You can't blame me, Maricana, for what Daiji and Gavrov have done.
You got the shit slapped out of you today by
I
a
still
random
want to
person.
claim I have not triggered any trap. Kind of, yet.
So this is-
Hang on, yeah.
This is another situation where thinking using skills as a way to either investigate or search or seek or figure something out may be useful. Just as kind of a general statement. But dodgy. Where would there be dim or no light right now? I'm trying to figure out if there's anywhere where there would be dim or no light. Because this
I
is
can just make it.
you can make dim light.
Yeah, I got Cloak of Shadow. I just drop my Cloak of Shadow here and then go in there.
Ah,
Teleport
okay.
it.
Yeah, I mean, if you want
I
to
can
do
make
that
that.
after healing, I think, yeah, because that bypasses the passing the threshold. So that's a different solution, but that would definitely work if you want to do it. Yeah, because the feather is right here, so you could get your 20 feet of...
Dim light.
Yeah, so that would work. Yeah, that'll definitely work because you're teleporting. So yeah, if you want to do that, you can do that, and basically, yeah, you drop your cloak of shadow, run in there, grab the feather, the whole thing kicks off, and you boop out, and you will have a silver feather.
Yay!
Yay.
So this is what we needed, huh?
Seems like it.
Worst case scenario is if magic wasn't going to work, I was going to run in there, load in my gun, and shoot the fucking thing out.
What? You're gonna shoot a feather out?
Yeah, I was going to shoot it out of a gun. With
He's a
my
goblin. Don't argue with the logic.
my bullet.
What if you burned the feather and destroyed it?
There is nothing wrong with damaged feathers. There was nothing in the rules noted that we, in the heat of battle, something couldn't get damaged and it wasn't acceptable. So it would be fine.
So wait, is it silver colored or made of silver?
I don't know. I would assume it's silver color.
Silver colored.
Oh, so it's still a feather.
It is a silvery feather.
Anyway, so we're gonna call it quits here, though, right?
Yeah, we're gonna call it quits. Yeah, thanks everyone.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure, Gaku. You could probably heal up too, I think.
I don't know how to.
Right click on your character, and there should be a little menu that pops up. You can just type how much hit points you have on the bottom green one. I think you have 160 max. So.
Or you can be like me and just do like plus 500, and that's usually enough to
Well.
top somebody off. Or I can hit that button. That'll do it. I have too many ways to do things now that I just forget half of them.
Well, I have to wait 2 weeks until I get my glasses, so I'm like barely able to see anything.
Cheapest. Wait, how long does it take to get glasses? I thought you can just like go to a shop.
I'll have to wait for them to get made and mailed back.
So, as a question, since I think everybody besides Daji and Murakana is new to Pathfinder, do you want some bit of a clue to other ways you could have solved that room? Like, would that be useful for knowing, or do you want me to just not tell you anything and let you guys figure other stuff out?
I mean, that's how we wind up dead, so.
Yeah, so two of the possible solutions, and these are not the only ones to the room, would be to use a religion or an occultism roll to figure out what the room is or what its purpose was, and that, depending on your degree of success, would reveal certain things about how to potentially solve the room.
I'll admit, nothing about the room looked particularly religious-y. It gave me the impression that I could have used a religion check on it.
You're in a temple.
Yes, but not every room of
Ba-boom.
the temple necessarily is, religiously themed, and this definitely looks more like an arena than a,
Alright, I'm back again.
Welcome back.
Yep. This was a sand
We were
mandala
discussing
room.
the slap.
Yeah. It's a sand mandala room, so
What's that mean?
monks that draw patterns in sand to meditate.
It means if our newfound monk friend slaps you in there, she's going to slap you through time.
Really?
Jeez.
There's also
Okay, so
Ingdani and Amatar. Amatar, who has lived in this temple for some time, and Ingdani, who is your escort slash guide slash whatever. So feel free to interact with the NPCs because sometimes they can help, sometimes they can't. So just
Yeah, all good.
throwing it
My
out
character
there.
has some decent religion checks. She just didn't. I didn't know to use it in that circumstance. It didn't seem
Well,
like a
yeah, I guess we'll have
choice
to
to use.
figure out more about my character before next week then.
Yeah, because like I think your character Shigaru, your skills
it's all
are
random.
where are skills? They're proficiencies. Hi. So your acrobatics is really good. What's trained here? You're really high in nature. Uh, what else are you trained in? Stealth. Okay, yeah. So I'm kind of just looking at like what things are trained. So you're trained in acrobatics, deception, nature, performance, survival, and stealth. So if you ever think that any of those skills would give your character some, like knowledge about something, you can basically say, I want to do a performance check or a survival check or an acrobatics check. These are bad examples, but like nature. So like if you run into a creature, you could do a recall knowledge check using your nature score to see if you know what that creature is. I think Dodgy, you did that. Well, you did that with a spell, didn't you? You did at the beginning of the game. You did a spell to figure out the weakness and other stuff of the enemy, right? I think you. Pretty sure you did. I could scroll back. Anyway, so it's just you can use all of your skills to try and investigate stuff, um, if you want to. Anyway,
Ah, okay.
yeah. And I think I'm gonna go pass
Well,
out.
I'm excited for next week. Yeah, me too. I am just, it's been a day.
Well, you got to breeze in and crit two things to death. Perfect barbarian style.
It's,
Okay.
yes, I love this.
Well, I shall talk to everybody. I'll ping next week to see how schedules are. Thanks, everyone. Talk to you later.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Have a good
See you.
one.
Bye.